Is it a con or is it a commitment? Emmett Murphy here. Let's talk about another Murphy mythbuster. There's a real difference between commitment and just a promise. I'll be with you and stick with you through the real, tough times. And is that true? Is that going to happen? Well, you don't know unless you can identify whether that relationship that is promised is based on a complete process of commitment. Commitment begins with contact. Sure, you've got to have some opportunity to spend some time talking, being in each other's presence. But whether it's a customer or a devoted colleague, or a personal relationship, you've got to spend time moving from contact to awareness. And that's where you talk about much more than game scores and other things. You've just got to move on to talking about the substance of your relationship. If it's a working relationship, you've got to talk about work. You've got to learn about that other person's work history. You've got to learn about the corporation they're representing, what's really going on. And as you do, you have to move from awareness to empowerment, and you have to start sharing yourself. We test each other by sharing information. Information is the most prized commodity we have in life. We share information to those we trust, and we share more and more as we trust them. And that trust is not an absolute, weighs a pound or weighs 2 pounds. It is a process itself of empowering. And then as we empower, we begin to commit. We begin to share journeys together, and we begin to understand what's really going on. We commit to following through, and commitment itself is a process of growing responsibility. So commitment flows from contact to awareness to empathy to empowerment, and then to commitment, and commitment, the growth of responsibility. You can't get there without following that process. If you can't identify that process in your relationship with someone else, it's probably not commitment, but a con. Emmett Murphy, thanks for the opportunity to talk.